ocean meets the sky. Under your toes, the fire grows. You are ready for a different kind of life. You're silent for the wind is cold. You must return to the wild. You're silent for the wind is cold. You must return to the wild, 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 wild.
Yo, yo, what's good, everybody? A good night, to be honest. It's 11 p.m. I know it's late as hell, so we've got a nice. That's why I'm kind of talking quiet too, because my family's in probably going to sleep low key. But anyways, what's up? How's it going? We got a nice little midnight queue for you guys. Midnight CRL Week 1 game. Should be fun. So I'm excited to get this one started, and we will go ahead and go quickly through this so we can get to the game. But here are the schedule and the standings. So obviously this is week number 1, and we have one game up for you guys today at 11 o'clock p.m. right on time. Glorpfeet versus PGA is the game we have today. And if you take a look on the right, we've got the standings. As you can see, there's only been 2 games played so far, but those 2 games I hear were pretty good. We have Still Not Worth $20 beating Pookies, which was earlier today, or actually no, Still Not Worth 20 played Broncos, who was in the orange division. So a blue versus orange division matchup there. Still Not Worth $20, I heard, got a Game 5 victory earlier today, which is pretty nice. So that's good for them. And then obviously on the other side, the other matchup that happened today, or not today, might have been yesterday, but it was Curly Ink Paka getting a 3-0 sweep against Pookies. So that's a pretty big win for them. So we've got 2 games up and 2 teams at the top of the standings to start off the season. We'll go ahead and talk about the teams for today. It's going to be Glorpfeet versus PGA, as I mentioned, so both of these teams should be pretty good. Glorpfeet is coming out of that orange division, and PGA out of the blue division. Not too much means, that doesn't mean too much, but you know, we like to mention it anyways. We've got Krim, team captain of Glorpfeet, with his teammates Comfy and Ricer on one side. Let me know if I got those names wrong, because I low-key don't know. I see in the chat, turn your mic up, King. Yeah, it's maxed, but I'm also trying not to be super loud because it's too late. So, anyways, and then we've got PGA on the other side. Geo Arch, I think that is Arch. Yeah, I already had this mistake once. So Geo Arch and Pink on the other side. Obviously, that's where the PGA comes from, is their initials. So that makes sense. But yeah, we might as well go ahead and get into the game now. They're already telling me in the game chat that I'm slow or that we're never gonna get this game started. So let's just go ahead and prove them wrong, and we'll get into game number 1. I'm excited to get this first game started because this obviously is the beginning of the Summer League. So we will go ahead and get things right off the bat going for you guys. Let me make sure I have these teams right. I think we're good. Hopefully up on the Glorpfeet is on the left side. Sweet, okay. We're going to see how laggy this is. Hopefully it's not too bad, but you know, DecibelNet is pretty notorious for being kind of shit sometimes, so I see the ping notification already. But anyways, game number 1, let's get started. Pink, Geo, and obviously 2 returners for the league with their new teammate Arch, who's already putting a shot on net. Good shot from him. It's not going to be right through the net yet, but there is a lot of pressure being built already by PGA. As I said, 2 returners trying to get their teammate situated to the Summer League. There's a bit of a miss there. Might get a chance. Arch with the second shot that goes off target. Pink, another try. A lot of shots being taken on the blue net already, and so far, no goals. A little bit surprising. So this orange team's starting off pretty well. No game audio? Let's take a look. Don't know why you wouldn't be able to hear that, but I'll try and fix that later. It's kind of weird because the desktop audio was working fine, wasn't it? So, anyways, I'll just take a look at that later. But yeah, as you can see on this side of the other side of the pitch, we got the blue team, Krim, who obviously is a returning player, a returning captain as well. Both Geo and Krim were captains last season, and they returned to be so this season again. Comfy, who also played last season and did win actually the whole thing on Dream Blunt rotation with Ebb and Stunt, I think. I'm pretty sure that was the team. I might be wrong, but anyways. I might be tabbed out. No, I'm definitely tabbed in, so I don't really know. But there's the first goal going in finally for PGA. Every sort of opportunity they had earlier in the game took them a minute and 20 seconds to finally get that goal to go in. So pretty surprising, but you know, it's okay. They got to figure it out eventually. Also, you can see the ping notifications on the side, but my stream, but the game is not lagging at all, so I have no idea what's going on. Anyways, straight back into the game. Another chance for PGA. Good shot from Pink, turned away by both Ricer and Comfy. Coming together for that save. I am collecting all the Infinity Stones, that's true. I'm just going to talk to chat because I don't have a co-caster here, and my voice is going to die if I try too hard, so. Good clear there for Krim. Really no pressure at all has been put on by Glorpfeet, so they need to work on that. Ooh, good chance for Pink, looking for a double touch, and Gio's going to follow that through. Right now, Glorpfeet just looks a little bit too discombobulated. Their rotations are not set. Comfy's just in the net with no boost. It's just not really an opportunity for them to get out and put any sort of pressure on the orange side. So far it's been pretty much a beatdown. PGA looking very strong here. Someone search up on Google why my Rocket League game audio is not displaying through OBS even though I have my desktop audio working, because I checked it earlier. I need a link. Someone chat GPT it for me, something. Krim starting to put on some offense, looking to do something for his team as team captain, almost getting them into it. Comfy with a good shot. Oh, and a bump there between Ricer and Krim as they both go flying. It looked like Ricer might have had a chance. Krim just happened to unfortunately be rotating around the rotating around the net, and he got bumped into that, so that's a little rough. But you know, it's okay. Yeah, true. Actually, my co-caster's just gone, so I don't really know. What did Gio have for breakfast this morning? He just seems like a scrambled eggs kind of person. He probably puts ketchup on them, low-key, which isn't a bad thing. You know, it's okay. I won't judge. But anyways, a lot of chances so far for PGA. A couple for Glorpfeet, as I mentioned, but really, like the biggest chance they just had was kind of spoiled just based on the unfortunate team bump there. They do have plenty of time to build, as they have 2 minutes remaining. Bit of a weak shot there. Gio's going to take control and keep it out. Good chance for Ricer, who is looking to get active for his team. Obviously, being one of the lower picks in the draft, you gotta find a way to get active somehow. Obviously, Pink gets a reset. Doesn't really use it. Krim to take control here. I feel the latency variation and the high latency things are just kind of like a decoration now. I've just forgotten they're there because it's not lagging at all. So, anyways. Big demo there for Krim. Hopefully going to relieve some pressure. CMF with a great clear. Sorry, Comfy. I forgot he changed his name every 10 seconds. And there you go. First goal finally going through for Glorpfeet. And that's a great shot. And again, good demo from Krim to open up the back of the orange half to pretty much any shot that was going to go in. However, it did look already like Gio was pretty far cheated up there. So just a bit of a miscommunication there from PGA. We'll see if they can bounce back. What did you guys eat for breakfast? I want to know. Let me know in the chat. Because I know I had some oatmeal, some like chocolate oatmeal mix that I make. It's so good. Anyways. Gio with the shot on net. Comfy's going to put it away with just barely enough boost to do the job. Uh-oh, but a clear towards the center. Arch just with a weak touch there. Arch gets a demo, but he is out of position. Now maybe a counterattack opportunity for Glorpfeet. It's tapped away for now. PGA so far holding strong. What do you mean nothing? How did you not eat? Actually, that's fair. When I'm in school, I just don't eat breakfast. I'm not gonna lie, so that's valid. Tapped away. Comfy is really gonna have one of the last chances here for Glorpfeet in game number 1 to get a goal, and that's not gonna work out well for him. A quick challenge. Oh, a pinch downfield. I don't think Comfy's gonna beat the ball there though, and he's not. Gio's gonna make sure that ball goes down. Game number 1 going to PGA. Looked very conclusive from them to start out the game. Just a lot of pressure, 2 quick goals, and just not really an opportunity for anyone to come back quickly. I already read it up, I just realized. Should I do Forbidden Temple? Let's do Forbidden Temple. I'll do a little map rotation, you know me. And let me take a look at this game audio thing. Oh, it's muted. Oh. Guys, streamer can't stream. No shit Sherlock moment. It literally was just muted on OBS. You know, it wouldn't be a CRL West 6-man stream without technical difficulties, so don't worry about it, chat. Can I spectate? Damn! There we go. Anyways, protein shake every morning. That's fire. I don't protein shake at all, but like, are there flavors for protein shakes, or like, do you get like a chocolate or like a vanilla, or does it taste like ice cream at all? Ricer was a value pick? Yeah, definitely. Ricer's pretty fire, can't lie. No bias, I believe you. I forgot about the salty shrimp. You right. Okay, hold on. If they get to game, if they get to game 5, maybe I'll put on salty shrimps. I forgot Katala said we were gonna do that, and then I just didn't do it. That's my bad, Katala. Hopefully he's not watching. Big demo, but it's still towards the middle. Geo with the shot is gonna go off the post, popped up high. Not as threatening as one would like for PGA, especially as Comfy gets a reset, gets that out of the way. Krim just jumps with no boost, and he does clear it out for Ricer, who also misses. Counterattack now, as not enough defenders back for Glorpfeet, but Krim really is the only one who needs to be there as he gets it away. Towards the center too, no challenge from Pink as well. Comfy had a chance to get it on target, shot it kind of towards him. Unfortunate placement there. What's up, Nightmare Rally? We hyped. Oh, good shot. Is there a double available? No, there isn't. And a touch from Arch that Comfy is just barely able to keep away. A lot of low boost saves coming through from Glorpfeet right now. So props to them for keeping the ball out of the net. There's another one from Ricer. Chocolate milk, hold on, chocolate, that's a long ass sentence. Chocolate milkshake protein powder with low fat milk. That's gotta be cap, bro. What? Like, you just put every single word in the English language in that sentence. I'll believe it. Pink with a reset, trying to get the ball towards the middle. Doesn't have too much of an option right now. He puts it there, but no one's there to help him out. Arch with low boost challenges it. Geo's got to go first here, and he does. But so far, the ball kept around the blue half, but not really in the net, so not too much danger yet. Geo, bit of a weak touch out. Might be a chance for Comfy. Still has boost, too. Looking for a bump. Is he going to find one? He doesn't. Ricer challenges a little early, but that is going to give... Oh, what a bump from Ricer. Although he misses the ball first time, he does come back around, gets a bump for the second pass, and Krim, all he has to do is flip into that ball, put a shot on target. Glorpfeet goes up 1-0, game number 2. That's exactly what you want to see if you're trying to bounce back from a close game 1 loss, especially after having a lot of momentum in the latter half of game number 1. Krim looking to try and get the ball out of his half to keep that momentum going on the offense rather than having to play defense the entire game. Plus 30 aura. We for real using aura in 2025? I'm just kidding. Unironically, you know, like when it has like TS, I like actually like ironically used TS as this for so long, or that now like I actually believe it, and I forgot it means this shit, you know? Anyways. There's a shot on target for Geo. It's going to go through. PGA ties up the... This guy's just changing goal explosions every game. What the hell was that? Is that Godzilla? I haven't seen that one before. He's pulling out the entire cinema catalog for his goal explosions. And that's going to be finally a tying goal for PGA, as a lot of pressure coming through for them. But just, you know, they didn't really have any goals to show for it until now. Glorpfeet once again trying to make sure that they don't go down 2 games to 0. So that would be a bad way to start off your first match in the Summer League. Ball going central, Comfy keeps it away. Krim, you know, again, a little bit of a dive with no boost. He's left his teammates in a bad position here. Ricer doesn't have anything. Comfy doesn't have anything. This is going to be a tough one to save away from Glorpfeet, and they're not going to be able to do so. I think just a really unfortunate situation for Glorpfeet. It looks like kind of like they have no boost, but I know it's just maybe bad boost management or something. Like this entire game, challenges like that have been kind of costing them, and just a couple of mistakes that PGA seems just better at capitalizing on. A little bit awkward between Comfy and Ricer towards net. Ricer trying to keep this out, trying to help out his team in any way he can, as Krim and Comfy dealing with a lot of demos. But just the pressure from PGA is just suffocating. There's another goal. Geo puts his team up 3-1. That's insane. Oh god, there's a lot of messages I missed. Keep breathing in your mic. Alright. I had to max out my mic because I'm trying not to talk super loud, because everyone in my family is asleep. And someone complained about the volume, so I will for you. I'll breathe right into it. 1 minute to go, and we need Glorpfeet to do something here if we want this to be an entertaining series. So far, PGA has kind of been running away with it, especially when they get the momentum. They score one goal, and then another one comes right after. That's been the PGA method. That's a bit of a whiff on the right wall from Glorpfeet. Oh, but a pinch is going to go all the way in. Is that in? It is. Maybe a lucky break to get back into this game as Krim puts one goal into the back of the net. They bring it within one. And game number 2, an absolutely necessary one in order to stay in this game. And they got 50 seconds to try and score one more. How do you join this? Unfortunately, it might be a little too late for that. However, you can join as a sub. If you are a CRL player in one of the Western region schools, and you are in the CRL West 6-man server, then you are welcome to join up, DM one of us, and we will put you in as a substitute. I do not know what decal that is on pink. I would love to know though, because this one is fire. We're on it right now. It looks like some sort of Tron Legacy type decal. That's one of my favorite movies. So. Or the Tron series, I mean. 12 seconds left. Just stuck in the blue half again for Glorpfeet. They need to score here if they want to get this game anywhere close to being tied up. Just a lot of pressure from PGA that's been mounting the entire time. One more shot for Arch that almost goes in. But unfortunately for them, just outside, and doesn't matter as PGA takes game number 2. It just looks like Glorpfeet has a chance to stay in this game. When they're able to play well, they're able to stay in it. However, we're going to add Salty Shores because this might be a sweep, so I will do Salty Shores Knight just to save their eyes. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Glorpfeet looks like they're... I forgot I have the post plug-in. Yo, my bad, gang. maybe I should disable that for like professionalism reasons. You guys can just hear all of the post noises I have. Anyways, Glorpfeet looks like they're staying in it. PGA just gets a couple goals and then they go up a couple goals in every game, and that's kind of just how it goes, unfortunately. Glorpfeet's just not able to get back into it. My bad. My bad. the falling pipe. Game number 3. This is match point for PGA if they're able to get this win. And it looks like it might be possible. I mean, just the way they've been playing has been it's been very fast. It's been very cohesive at the same time, you know? Like, sometimes teams take a little bit of time to gel, especially when you're starting a new team with people you've probably never played with before. But PGA looks like they've expedited that process. They're kind of already building chemistry and expanding upon that chemistry. You know, like it seems like they already have a good base to go off of, which for them has been working out very well in this series. Oh, big whiff there from Gio though, and a chance now. Good demo, double demo in fact from Comfy. And that's the brain that you get out of Comfy when you have him on his team. Double demo, leaving the ball for Krim. Great team play there. Glorpfeet, again, like I said, showing signs of promise, flashes of brilliance in certain moments. They're just unable to keep the consistency up. So we'll see if they're able to do here in game 3. God, my English is so bad right now. Hopefully take this game to 5. That's really, you know, for them right now, obviously one game at a time, but overall, big picture, you want this series to at least be competitive. A lot of pressure still being put on by Glorpfeet. Like I said, that's something to work on. Glorpfeet minus 130. Don't know where you came up with that odds. That was not the odds coming into the game. We do need a CRL West 6-man's bookie. I'll start taking applications here. I am catching up on the chat. Oh, grass variant? I got you. Hopefully this game goes to game 4. I'll do the grass variant. Yeah, that's the soundboard, obviously. And, yeah, a lot of boring stuff going on right now. Someone's got to score real quick so I can have something to talk about. Glorpfeet still in this orange half. Every time I look up from my phone where I'm reading the chat, Glorpfeet is in the orange half. However, only 1 goal to show for it so far, which, you know, isn't the worst because you do want to build pressure. But for Glorpfeet, it almost feels like you want to have, if you're going to win game 3, you almost want to have a dominant game 3 win. Because if you don't, PGA is able to turn this around so quickly in any situation. That's what we've seen in the last couple games. Uh-oh, big whiff there might leave an opportunity. Pink comes in quick to rotate and help out his teammate there. But yeah, PGA, I mean, we've seen PGA be able to like get a couple goals so quickly. Good save there from Gio. that like any lead is not safe, it seems like, playing against this team. So I don't even know what I put my feet finder on PGA means, but I'm not even gonna bother asking. This is the first streamed match of the Summer League, the third match that has been played. Due to the standings, I can pull them up later, but two teams have already played. One went to game 5, one was a sweep, so. Or 4 teams have played 2 games, I guess I should say. 2 minutes remaining in this one. Glorpfeet's still holding this lead. My computer's still giving me a bunch of ping notifications as if it wasn't running perfectly, so. Yeah. Krim gonna try and keep this ball to himself. Gets past 2 as 2 defenders are jumping up for that, trying to keep him away from it. Comfy, plenty of time in the midfield, touches it once to get it to Ricer. Oh, but it cut off by Gio. That might even be an open net, and Comfy just flipped across, had no boost. Looked like he might have even been getting demo chased by, let me just take a look. Yeah, Arch was kind of just in the way on the blue half. Comfy couldn't get there, and again, tie goal from PGA. Like I said, any lead is not safe when you're playing against PGA, and I would be worried if I'm Glorpfeet because we've seen PGA score goals in quick succession, so Glorpfeet's got to make sure they stay locked in here. That's the beauty of the Summer League too. I get to say names like Glorpfeet and PGA, and it actually like means something. Like, normally I gotta say the University of Minnesota Mankato or whatever. It's like, all right, guys, let's not be so serious. Chance now for Pink on the offense. He's trying to get it through with the help of Arch as the lead blocker couldn't get anything to go. Gio looking for something. He's popping it up through. Double tap, triple tap for Gio. That might be the first clip of the Summer League. For him, it might not be, but for some of us, you know, particularly myself, I would be pretty proud of that goal. Touches it once off the ceiling, onto the backboard, reads it again. Beautiful goal there from Gio. Like I said, PGA gets a couple goals. Every time they get one, another one's soon to follow. And they are now finding themselves up in game number 3 with their first match point on the line. PGA, I don't even know what kind of odds we had. We didn't really think about that going into this game, so don't worry too much about the odds stuff, yeah. Good shot on target from Pink, unfortunately off, just barely off the post. Chance for Krim now to get it through. He gets a bump too, but I think he might have touched it and redirected a little bit towards the post, which is just rather unfortunate. Good shot on target though. Pink on the other end, he's gonna score. And oh, that's unfortunate for Glorpfeet, especially seeing as you have a chance and then you get counterattacked. Honestly, not even the worst challenge from Ricer, even though he was last back with not too much boot, or with enough boost, but no one behind him to support. I'm still okay with that. He had a chance going for it, just couldn't quite beat out Pink, who was just seemed to be on his game this entire series. Can we not goon to CRL West 6 minutes Summer League? I see these like, it's all over my screen, I'm almost finished type comments. Like, guys, let's lock in, okay? This is serious stuff. I'm a super professional, super, you know, experienced streamer. I expect my chat to be the same way. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what I'm watching anymore. This is that kind of midnight gameplay you only get when you're watching CRL West 6 minutes Summer League. That's going to be the 4th goal going in for Pink. PGA. They are going to take their first ever series in the Summer League in pretty dominant fashion as the ball hits the ground. PGA locking up the series 3-0. Gio, Pink, and Arch look like a team to beat, that's for sure. Just a lot of pressure being put in. Every time they go for the ball, they kind of just had Glorpfeet pretty much completely beat out. So that, yeah, that's the first game on stream, guys. A little bit anticlimactic, but that's okay. Next time I expect Glorpfeet to put up a better fight. I will go ahead and show the schedule, the standings one more time, just so we can all take a look at it, because I know there were some questions in chat. What was that squeak? Yeah, that was the soundboard. I'm kind of tempted to not turn it off now, just because it's funny. But GG's in the chat for those two teams. Glorpfeet and PGA definitely put on a good show for our first match. And we do have an update to the standings, obviously. PGA will be moving up to 1-0. They will go to the top of the Blue Division standings as their game differential will be higher than Still Not Worth $20, who did get their first win earlier today. And Glorpfeet will be headed to the bottom of the Orange teams, the Orange Division standings, but that is okay. Still plenty of games to go, as every team will probably play every other team maybe twice. Oh my god, I can still hear them. Let me get out of this game. That's the one bad thing about that plugin is you can hear it like even when you're tapped out of the game. So just one more little metal pipe for you guys. VODs better be on. I think they are. Pretty sure they are. I just have to save it, so remind me to do that after this game. I will do that. Or I have to highlight it or something. With the NCS mix. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we love NCS here. Non-copyright sound. Okay, anyways, I think we've all taken a good look at the standings. I will come back here so you guys can see my beautiful face one more time as I read this chat. Am I missing anything? Pink, the one and only. We got some Pink fans in the chat. We had some, obviously, Arch fans, so good for those guys. They see their favorite players win. Big chins and all-ins. Oh yeah, that like perfectly drawn MS Paint logo looked great, so I'm excited to see you guys. But yeah, that's gonna be the first game. I'm gonna go ahead and turn stream off because it's 11:30 p.m. and I don't really want to be talking anymore. And my light's like going off now, so I think something's wrong with my light. But anyways, thanks for watching. That's gonna be game number 1 on stream, and that's gonna be week 1. We will have streams later, probably Friday would be my guess. If we can get another piano stream, yeah, I got you for real. I don't even know how you could see that. Oh, you can. We'll probably have games on Friday. I think Fiat will be helping out with that stream. Yeah, this is it's good test run so far. My knowledge is DecibelNet is not that bad, as long as I'm streaming past 10 p.m. on my own, and as long as chat can deal with looking at the ping notifications on the side of my Rocket League game the entire game. So whatever. I'll see you later tonight. Yeah. My bed is right behind me. It's waiting for you. You know. So whenever you're ready. But Cone was pretty good. Yeah, Cone went crazy for real. W stream because I'm just a perfect streamer, you know. 40 people? Nah. I feel like NBA YoungBoy. You guys seen that? Why did I get a breaking news from the Washington Post? Can we shut that off? Anyways, I feel like the NBA YoungBoy meme when he's like, "Oh no, that's too many people," and then he shuts it off. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Thanks for watching. That has been week number 1. And we'll see you later this week for some more games, and maybe my team's game if we can get that scheduled. So there should be plenty of good Rocket League in the future. So for now, have a good night. See y'all.
Stranded in the open,